As we have heard, the time is trying to say us something. It is important that we understand what it is pretended to be said. We have abandoned for some time this place, and we come to talk of some topics that we consider important and interesting, and that occurs because regretfully we have multiple occupations, and it's very difficult to find the time and dedicate it specifically to try to talk about these topics. Today, for example, we are trying to prove some new technology that can allow us to have a more practical purpose of this podcast that we have been elaborating. It's not easy, it's not simple, but for us it is complicated because of our responsibilities that do not allow us to take all the time that we would like. Being the way that it is, we are trying the possibilities to move ahead with this podcast and use some advantages and opportunities that we might have. Believe that we cannot deny that in the visionary panoramic that we have before us, there can be observed a series or multiple complex situations, pretty complex, we'll say, that demand a profound reflection, a profound revelation, and that come embedded with a profound interpretation of the events. Because in the actuality, we found ourselves before an extraordinary quantity of events that are very difficult to assimilate, are not easy to be understood, but are there and cannot be ignored. In the panoramic that we have before us, we can appreciate some conditions which are rare, complicated, and difficult. Let's say, for example, if we approach here, we can see that the era of the hammer and the sickle still has not finished to concretize itself. And this is an affair that, wanted or not, it has to be spoken. If we move to the other extreme of the visionary panoramic, we can see that the Persian lion still has not completed itself, has not stand up yet, and still does not affect the world which it has to affect because of the time that it corresponds to it. If we move to the other side, well, we will see this matter of the war between Ukraine and Russia, and we will see that the Council of the Orient has not defined its posture in relation with this matter, and it calls our attention very powerfully. And if we keep navigating in this visionary panoramic, we will continue seeing a series of events and complicated situations. And what does this tell us? It tells us that we have to sit up and start explaining to where this series of events are heading to, because if we move to other side of, we can see the conflict between the brothers, the Israelites and the Arabs. We see, which is a situation that still has not a final clarity. And if we move to other place, we can see that the conflict that is standing by between India and Pakistan, well, between China and the United States. The truth is that the things we will try to search more time to develop this visionary panoramic. We will try to open the scroll of the prophetic map, and we will try to consult some ancient or very ancient books. And we will try to seek more time to develop this situation in the that is taking some time. It's not easy. It's not simple. That could provoke some alterations in the persons. And this occurs because we find ourselves in a complex situations. Still, that is not seen with clarity. Some ports or places where one could land. So this capsule of knowledge that we have delivered today, this first capsule, we will try to come with other ones, continue speaking about these matters, and we will try to continue with other topics, and topics that we have left like behind. Beforehand, we appreciate the attention that you have given to us. Always remind you that you can write to us to the last church 7 in number, okay, gmail.com. And we hope that we can find one more time.